Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Karen Deneen, and thanks again for watching. Today I wanted to share with you a glimpse inside my home office. Now it is about 99% complete. There is one additional item that I am wanting to add to my office. I actually have that item, but it is now in my guest bedroom. Once I finish my guest bedroom, then I will transfer that item into my office. But for right now, I wanted to show you how I have everything set up. Now, if you've seen any of my videos before, you've noticed that I am in love with African decor. So a lot of the items in my office is Afrocentric decor. So I hope it gives you some inspiration on decorating your room or your home office. I know I had a lot of fun doing it, although it took me a great deal of time to get it done, but I am happy, so very happy that it's completed. So anyway, before we get started, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Comment and like. If there's anything that you like in this video, let me know. I also plan to share other rooms in my home with you, so if you're interested in seeing those videos, also leave that in the comment section as well. So without further ado, let's get started. So as you enter my office, the first thing that you're going to notice is the desk. Now it is fairly large, but I needed a large desk because of the type of work that I do, which requires me to use two monitors. On my desk I have my tissue holder, which I place behind my large monitor. And then of course I have here my 24-inch monitor, and it's by Dell. In front of there I have my inspirational calendar and a coaster which I purchased from Pier 1 several years ago. Now I also have my phone holder, and I got that item I believe from eBay. Next to that I have my Dell laptop, which I absolutely love. The color is, I don't think the camera is doing it justice, but it is a bronze color and I absolutely love it. Now I purchased a wireless keyboard because of the fact that the monitor I needed to be set up pretty high, and because of me being limited to reach my keyboard, I decided to do a wireless keyboard. And then next to that I have my wireless mouse. So next to that is a notepad and a book of Bible scriptures that was purchased for me by my girlfriend. And she sent this to me, and it is Bible Promises for Life. And she had my name inscribed on it, and I absolutely love it. Now this is my notepad that I keep next to my laptop, and it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." And that's Jeremiah 29:11. I normally write notes in this, or if I find something in my book of scriptures that I want to refer back to, then I will jot things down inside there. Next to that is a picture of me and my granddaughter, and then my perpetual calendar that I actually got from eBay. Now I have behind there a stapler and my extra eyeglass case and my paper clips. Now inside this little storage box is where I keep all of my sticky notes, extra pens, and staplers, and extra supplies that I might need. This plant I purchased from Ross. It is a faux plant, and I think I paid about $8 or $9 for it. In this jar I just have my gummy worms. I like to grab one or two when I'm sitting here at my desk. Behind my laptop is my Bluetooth speaker that I absolutely love. I purchased this about 6 years ago, and it's by Sharper Image. This thing really pumps out the volume. Now above my desk is my gallery wall, and I shown you this in a previous video. If you have any questions about these items, you can always refer back to that video. But most of these items came from Ross and Hobby Lobby. Next to my desk is this trash bin, which is actually documents that I need to shred. And then I have next to that this floor lamp that I actually purchased from a hotel liquidation company. This floor lamp is very heavy. And I paid, I think, less than $20 for it. The lampshade, though, came from Ross. And you're going to hear Ross quite a bit. I believe everything in here, pretty much, about 80% of the items in here came from Ross. Now, the wall clock also came from Ross. And I forgot what I paid for it, but I've had it for about 7 or 8 years now. Now, I know that you can see the stepper, and which is not currently being in use because of the fact I had back surgery about 5 months ago, and I'm still recovering and under doctor's care, so I'm not able to use it as of yet, but I do plan to use that very soon. Next to that is my window curtains, and I plan to put a table there in front of that window. I already have it. It's in my guest room, but for right now, because I don't have a dresser, I'm using the table for a TV stand. And also the curtains that you're seeing, which are black curtains, came from Ross, as well as the curtain rods. And there goes that name again, Ross. Now you'll notice here on the floor my animal print faux rug. I got this at Ross, and I think I paid $11 for it. But when I saw it, I knew I had to have it. It's such a pop of color for this room. Now, on this wall next to the curtains is this map that I actually purchased from Ross several years ago, and I can't remember what I paid for it, but I've had it for well over 10 years. Now next to that is this sign. Actually, it's two canvases that I hung very close together on top of each other, and when I saw it, I knew I had to have it. I love words of inspiration. And if you look next to the canvases, you'll see the African mask, which I purchased from Ross as well. And I think this was around $11.99. Now this chair is from Ross as well. And when I saw it, I knew it would complete my African look. It was $39.99. The giraffe pillow came from Ross as well, and it was $6.99. That pillow behind there, my mom made for me. I actually purchased the material from At Home. They were kitchen towels that my mom sewed together and stuffed with some old pillows that I had that were no longer in use. And I think she did an excellent job. So next to my chair, well, in front you will see my camera stand that I use sometimes when making videos or taking pictures. This little canvas container here I purchased at Ross as well, and I actually got it on clearance. I think it was about $4.99, but inside I have a blanket, and underneath there I have my printer paper. Now I got this shelf from not Hobby Lobby, but Home Depot, and it was around $50. I knew I wanted something that was more on the masculine or heavy side. I didn't want to get a wood shelf. I knew I wanted it to be made of metal, and I thought what perfect item to place inside my office than a industrial type shelf. My world map, and then the the light box that my daughter purchased for me. This elephant actually came from Ross. And again, most of these items came from Ross. That statue actually came from Hobby Lobby. And this one I got at Target. This statue actually came from Africa. It was a gift from my daughter's boss to me. And then I have the little faux plant stacked on top of some books. And then this little stand, this little candle holder that my aunt actually gave me a few years ago. And of course there's a picture of me. And then I printed this, I don't know if you can see it, I printed this off of online and framed it. It kind of reminded me of myself. So, and then that's a picture of my children. And then I have this sign that says strive for progress, not perfection. And then that cage I actually got from Ross as well, and the moss inside came from At Home. The letter K I actually got at Ross again. Those books behind there I actually covered with some paper sack paper. And these items behind there, the two vase, came from Ross. That bowl I actually just put faux plants or faux succulents inside of it with a little bit of moss. And below there is some books and another candle holder that my aunt gave me. That is me with my grandchildren. And then there is my printer. And next to that is more books and a picture of me with my boyfriend. And below there is my storage container, little wooden storage container, and this little bookend. It's a teak wood bookend that I actually found at Ross as well. Again, these items all came from Ross, including the frames. And then that container below actually came from Ross as well, and I know I paid probably about $5.99 for it. Here is my shredder, and then next to that is my faux plant, and it is on a plant stand that I actually purchased at Hobby Lobby, and I actually got that on clearance. And then above there is my huge elephant picture that I recently purchased at Ross, and it was on clearance for $20. I absolutely love that picture. And then next to that is a picture that my boyfriend had his sister purchased for me in New York, and I had it framed, and I absolutely love it. It is a couple kissing, but the outline is the Africa country. And then next to that is my closet door. And then we have next to that my home sign as we leave or enter my office. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed my office tour. Leave me a comment below if there's any questions that you may have, or if there's anything that you liked. So until next time guys, thanks again for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.